What is up? What is up? I hope you guys been having a good day. And today we're going to be talking about our Dislyte PvP tier list. So as you guys can see, S is the best, and then it goes all the way down to needs buff, meaning it's the worst tier, where they need a buff, right? So just to jump right into it, Clara, this is a no-brainer, right? Because I personally have been facing her a lot in Point War, Holo Battle, Tower, and every time I face her, man, she's always a problem, especially in like PvP when she's properly built. And the reason why I'm saying this is because she actually does everything for her team. She puts shield on them, she heals them, she cleanses her teammates, she puts immunity on them so they don't get debuffed. She AP pushes, she heals on attack, she does get decent damage. Like, this character is, like, no lie, the best character right now, hands down, in the game. I feel like, again, remember, this is my opinion, guys. Whatever thoughts you guys have, I would love to hear it in the comments. So yeah, Clara, busted character. She's her innate speed is actually pretty fast, so she's not like slow or anything like that. And yeah, she's really good. They make her fast, and she AP pushes everyone, heals, shields, and she does everything. So we're gonna put Clara at S. The next character we can definitely put on S is Unaz, because recently he was A tier, I would say. But the reason why he moved up to S tier is because they gave him a buff in Holo Battle, where basically he has a 35% speed lead, and he's the fastest speed lead in Holo Battle right now in the game. And on top of that, right, she's not a problem just in Holo Battle. He's a problem in Point War also, and his AP pushing ability is crazy because it pushes the farthest pushing ability in the game right now with a 30% push. He also defensive breaks, and he's overlapping everyone because of how fast he is, right? I think he's 107. He might be the fastest character in the game. I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, Unaz, he's great. He overlaps people, and you have to CC him, because if you don't, he's gonna give immunity to the entire team. And he's just literally overlapping people, pushing people, AP pushing his teammates, and defense breaking, setting up his teammates to go for a kill. Not even that, it's a multi-hit, so if the first skill defense break, his other two hits are gonna hit pretty hard. So he's actually a good damage dealer himself. Not the best, right? He's not meant for that, but he can do his fair share of damage. Honestly, I want to put Chloe up there, man. The only reason I don't put Chloe is because her ult is very random. But man, she's such a problem, man. Honestly, I think Chloe deserves to be at S. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put Chloe at S. Like, she steals buffs, she puts buff blocker on people, she steals buff on S1, she does a crazy amount of damage. The only downside to Chloe is that her ult is random and her S2 is random, but it doesn't matter. Her ult, the first ability you target, the first person that you target before you press your ult, it's gonna hit guaranteed, and the other four are random, but most of the time they're pretty successful. If it's not killing the person you targeted, she's gonna kill someone else for sure. Chloe's a problem, man. She steals buffs, and the more buffs she gets, the stronger she is. I would put Chloe in the S tier, man. Honestly, like, I would honestly put Chloe in the S tier. Yeah, I think she's that good. I would put Thor in as S tier because I have him personally, and I've gone against Thor, and he can honestly, if he's built right, he can honestly just cleave your whole team, because he's that strong. Like, if you have built enough defense on him, if you stack a bunch of defense and he gets thunder blessings, he can literally cleave an entire team down in just one thunder crack. It's kind of insane, right? But he has to be built properly, right? And I actually used to run Hades. I used to run lifesteal counter on him, but I actually recently removed counter and went with the defense, just to get as much defense as I can, as much on him as possible, so I can get the biggest possible cleave for when his turn comes around. I mean, I won't get the extra heal from the counter attacks because I run Hades, and every time he counter attacks he heals. But me stacking up that defense, I'm gonna take less damage, right? So, but I'm gonna be doing less damage. But while I'm charging up that Thundercrack, I'm actually gonna be doing more damage. So it's you know, it's a thing that I'm still trying out. But it let me tell you, now I have Stonevine on him, and he's just smacking right now, right? So Thor is a threat. I would put him in the S tier. You should be very happy if you have Thor. So yeah, he's really good, but very investment heavy, stat hungry character. I made a showcase on him. You can go check him out there. Let's speed this up a little bit. I would put, all right, so TA, she is the fastest lead in the game. She does get countered by immunity. She doesn't have any dispels, but if they have immunity, she can go first and do her ult. So it's kind of, you know, it's hit or miss with her. Honestly, you just have to pray and hope that you go first with her, or prepare her with a dispeller. She'll be good with Lucas. I would put Lucas at A. He dispels. He doesn't dispel so much at a consistent rate. That's why I would put him at A. But his skill 1 on his pushback and pushes him forward is a big, huge move. And his S2 is an AoE stun. Also, it's random. It's not dependable like his S3, but it's still good because it's an AoE stun with a 75% chance of you stunning him. He could go to S tier if you fully invest in him, honestly. But I think I'll just put him at A tier right now because I don't think people have him fully invested in him right now. So I mean, there could be, right? So yeah, I could be wrong. So I'm gonna put Lucas at A tier. He's pretty good. We're gonna put Yeshua at A tier. Invincibility, attack, defense buff, attack down on her S1. Really good character. You can get her for free. It's just a little hassle, that's the only thing, but she's actually a great character. Next on the list we got Ollie, right? Ollie, honestly, I think he belongs in A tier. I was gonna put him in B tier, but now that I've been facing him and going against him, I honestly feel like Ollie's a problem if you're not able to kill him first, and he goes first and he gets his ult off. He's actually a problem, right? But I used to think invincibility was really, really OP, but now I've been remembering that you actually can freeze and stun CC people while they're still invincible. Just because they're invincible doesn't mean they're immune, right? It just means they're invincible to taking damage, but they can still get CC'd. So he's really good. Like I said, if you don't kill him first, he'll stay alive. He'll put some invincibility on him, and he can keep one of your characters guaranteed. But I feel like with my team, I run a cleave team. If you cleave him down, he has a hard time. So cleave team is pretty good against him. But again, like, Ollie's still a great character, and he's still a problem at the end of the day. Hyde, I'm gonna put Hyde on S because he can actually solo your team if you don't kill him first. And if you did put him with like healers and good supports and keep Hyde alive, he'll actually do a lot of damage with the HP ceiling decrease. And he has a dispel on his S3 with a huge heal on his S3. He heals on his S1. And the longer the match goes, the scarier this guy is. And if you kill off his teammates, he just gets stronger and he can legit solo you. So Hyde is super scary. And yeah, man, I think Hyde is an S tier character. I'm gonna put him up there. I'm gonna do it. Hyde S. He's a problem. Tang Shuang, we're gonna put him at B. I don't think he could be A, honestly, but he was my first 5-star, and I rarely ever use him, right? He is a great debuffer. His ult doesn't do as much damage for being an attacker. I think his ult probably needs a buff to hit a little bit harder, but his skill 2 puts a shield on him, but you have to ult. That's another thing I don't like, is that if you don't have any seals on you, which that's what his ult does, he He doesn't. His S2's kind of bad. I mean, you'll be able to do a decent amount of damage, but you won't get the full benefit of getting the shield and the heal from it. His S1 is really good though. It's a cleave. It hits 2 people on the side. It hits up to 3 people, and puts the defense down buff and the disease buff, which is really good with especially in PvP since there's a lot of Hades sets. But for now, I'm gonna sit him at B, just because I don't use him much personally, and I haven't seen him much around. So I'm just gonna put him in B for now. Dahlia, I love Dahlia. I'm gonna put her at A. She is I want to say a must-have for cleave teams, because she gives you attack buff, crit buff, and she AP pushes your team by 25% if you have her fully invested. You have to fully invest into Dahlia's for her to be good. In her ult, and she, you know, the mini CCs on the S1 is her S2 with the stuns and the freeze. And the speed down is just the, you know, it's a little icing on the cake just to control the match a little bit more. So Dahlia, I love this character. I have her built. She's actually free to play also. You can get her. She's really, really good. I would say pick her up if you don't have her. Build her, because she's really, really good. And yeah, I love this unit. It's my actually only AP pusher I have right now too. And I love this unit. Speaking of cleave, we're gonna go with Long Mian. I'm gonna put Long Mian at A, because his speed lead ability is 20%. He's a 4-star, so he's pretty accessible for those of you that want a better speed lead than Medusa. Speaking of Medusa, we'll just throw her in at the C tier for now. She's good, right? She's free to play. You can get her from the club thing. If you don't have Long Mian or TA or Ollie, right, you can go with her. She has a 15% speed lead with she's an AP pushback, and she transferred debuffs over to the enemy. If she's debuffed herself, she's pretty good, but she's free to play. But I think that 15%, if you want to cleave, you want a higher percentage. So you're going to want to go with Long Mian, which is not too far back off of TA, which is 25%. And it's only a 5% drawback. So he's really good. I run him. His CC is great. He has an AP pushback, another, and speed 1 debuff on his S1. I'd say he's a tier unit for PvP. Leon, for PvP, he would be a single target nuker, right? But I wouldn't really say he's like I rarely ever see Leon. I don't think he's a PvP unit. He's more of a Chronos killer, right? He's really good against Chronos. I'm not sure if he's a PvP. I'm not sure if he'll do that good in PvP. He'll probably take out one person, which is really good. But as far as PvP, I think he'll probably need a buff. I don't ever see him really. Pritzker is an A tier because he just got a shoot. I want to put Pritzker at S, honestly, but nah, that's too godlike, right? These units are way too godlike. He's still great though. He has an AoE stun that reduces the team's cooldown if they're CC'd by his stun, and then he stuns people on his S1 if they're debuffed, and he's a great controller, like one of the best controllers, right? So, and they just gave him a 25% a speed lead skill for holo battles. So if you don't have TA or Long Mian, and you want basically to be on par with TA in holo battle as far as speed, you can put Pritzker in there, and he gives a 25% speed lead. So yeah, he's really good. Drew, I think Drew's good, man. He provides a defense break, and he can, if someone's low, you can kill them, and then the other 2 hits he'll ignore defense, and he actually hits really hard. I've gone against a couple Drews that just like caught me off guard and just wrecked my team. Drew's pretty good. I would put him at C tier. As far as PvP, you don't really see him too much. Lin Xiao, I would put her at A, just because she does so many things: speed down, defense break, AP pushback on her S1 when she crits, which she does with her ult, because her ult makes her crit, and disease. She's a great unit. Overall, I would put Lin Xiao at A. She's really, really solid character. Chalmers needs a buff for PvP because he hurts himself, so he disqualifies himself for he wouldn't be too good for PvP. Bernice, I would put her at C. Honestly, she's not too bad. She gives a big shield, AP pushback on her too, and a defense break on her S1. So she's really solid for that. So she's really solid. Honestly, I would put Bernice at B tier, but her shield can get dispelled so easily. But for PvP, I would put her. I use her personally in PvP, but I would keep her at C. Hall, he needs a buff. I don't think he's that good. Forgot this guy's name, but yeah, he needs a buff. This dude, he steals buffs, but he only steals one buff off the whole team, and he AP pushes. Arcana, that's his name right here. He gains a 30% AP buff per stolen buff. That's good, but I feel like, and he's classified as a fighter too, but he's more like a support. You know, like if he was able to steal 2 buffs, then he'd be pretty good, bro. Especially in a buff heavy meta right now, with the Ollie and the invincibilities and Gabriel and stuff like that. Speaking of Gabriel, let's just grab Gabriel right now and just throw her in. We're gonna throw her in S tier. I think Gabriel's an S tier unit. Actually, we're gonna throw her in A tier, high A tier. Actually, I don't forget the order. She's A tier. She's really strong. She puts immunity, defense up, defense break, and attack down on everyone. She's a very solid character, but Arcana, yeah, I would say he needs a buff, man, because honestly, like, he's good, but I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about his kit, and then his S1's a miss rate up, which I think miss rate makes you not crit, right? Man, how do I feel about this? And then he stuns one person on his S1, but distributes AP to everyone. Honestly, his kit doesn't sound too bad. I haven't used him though. I don't ever see him in a PvP, so I'll put him in needs buff. Raven, I would put her A tier because she AoE dispel buff, HP ceiling, damage dealer. Yeah. Shangpu, C tier, good healer. Immunity. Yeah, she's good. This boy over here, Anki Chai, needs a buff. Remember guys, this is for PvP. Fabrice, I would put Fabrice at, honestly, I kind of want to put Fabrice at A. I want to put Fabrice at A because he can enable and make attackers skip the line, and put invincibility and immunity on the whole team. I would put Fabrice at A, but I don't see him much, so I'm gonna put him at B. Meredith, she's gonna go here. She's more of a PvE unit. Renzi, I don't see many Renzis, but he is pretty good. His kit, I have a Renzi. I'm gonna stick him in B for now. Yeah, personally. Liling, we're gonna put Liling at A because he has a lot of damage, single target nuke that heals him, AP pushback on his S3 and S1. It's an A tier unit. I think he's a really good PvP unit. Bonnie, A. Dispel, and she puts everyone's abilities on cooldowns. Solid character. I would put her at A. I believe she has a stun too. The twins, oh man, I would put the twins at C, man. They're okay. They're not all that. Yeah, they work better when they're together though, but I don't know, man. I don't think they're all that. Kaylee, I would say she's a C. She has a freeze on her S3. Depends if she crits or not, but I don't know. Her kit seems like it's kind of outdated. I would say she needs a buff, to be honest. Yeah, me personally, I would say she needs a buff. This chick, I really haven't seen this chick too much, but she is a shimmer unit, maybe that's why. But she has a good kit that puts last stand on everyone, so I'm gonna put her B. So that's a pretty strong ability, and in it itself. Mona needs a buff for PvP. Lauren, the new unit. I would put her honestly at A because she puts crit resist on everyone and a shield, and I would put her at B for now. But yeah, she seems like she's a solid character for PvP. That crit resist is huge. Nicole, damn man, I want to put Nicole at S. She gives everybody invincibility. That thing's OP. That thing is OP. I haven't got too many Nicoles, but damn man, this invincibility buff is crazy. I'm gonna put her at A for now though. And damn, her S2 too makes someone revive, splits damage. Oh man, Nicole's so good. I'm gonna keep her at A for now. I haven't seen too many of her. I haven't played her against her too much. This chick, she's actually not too bad, but I'm gonna stick her at C. We're gonna put Hercules at C also. He does good single target nukage, but he relies too much on his attack resets. Alexa, honestly, I'm gonna put Alexa at B. She works in certain comps like tanky defense comps. Yeah, her ult is really good for that. This guy, man, I'm gonna put Senna at A and S, just because, man, like speed attack buff, but his ultimate, if it hits you and it procs, it pushes you all the way to 0. That is so broken. That is legit so broken, man. And then on his S1, he randomly shares 50% AP with a random person on his team, which is good. AP pushing anyone is always good. So, but man, that S3 is so devastating, man. Like if you're going against a team that outspeeds you, like you're never winning, especially with this guy on their team. Never. He's just gonna push you all the way back to 0 unless you resist it, right? But let's be real, we don't build that much resistance on all our people. Lewis, I would put Lewis at needs a buff. He can kill one person. I'm gonna put him at C. He can kill one person, but after that, he's pretty much he's squishy, so he's gone. Lauren, she can res people. She's pretty good. I like Lauren at C. Loki, I think he's really good with the AoE dispel miss rate on everyone, and the reason why he goes to A because he counters her. Is the only counter to this beast right here. Clara, the best unit in the game. Clara, yep, we're gonna put her there. We're gonna put him here. He counters her, petrifies her if she tries to do something. Easy. Next, this chick, she's really good, but she's because she forces you to attack her first, and people build her really tanky. I think she's a problem. I'm gonna put her at A, man. I know people put her lower on their tier list, but I think she deserves to be on A. Bardon, I'm gonna put him at needs buff. This chick, I'm gonna put her at A because she puts the damage reduction on everyone, and I think she dispels too. I'm not sure, but that ultimate is crazy, and I think she pushes AP, puts Lotus Mark, increases team-wide AP by 25% and grants Lotus Mark. Each triggered Lotus Mark. Yep, it reduces damage by 50%, and when it's gone, it pushes another 20%. Busted character. A. We're gonna put her at A. Q, we're putting him at needs buff. But honestly, he's not too bad for a 3-star shimmer. He does a AoE attack down buff, and he can split damage with on his S3, which is not too bad. But he's not ready for PvP, man. He's not. Maybe in certain comps he'll be good. This chick, I don't really know how she works, so I'm just gonna put her at C for now. She's probably a lot higher, so don't. I know she's a 5-star, and she can't get stunned or she can't get the buff, and she just buffs everyone. I would put her at B. Let's put her on B. And she dispels people. Sally, A. We're gonna put Sally at A. Like this character's broken. No, we're putting her at S. This character's broken. This character's legit broken. Damage, 25% damage reduction. When it comes to their allies' turn, she heals them. It doesn't even have to be her turn. She heals them and dispels them. Like, oh man. And then her S2 is like an AoE heal that dispels also, I think. Nah, this is a broken character, man. This shuts down, like, if you're able to survive this shuts down Cleave Team's hopes and dreams. Broken character. Liao, I'm gonna honestly put Liao at C because he's a 3-star that provides a speed lead. He's good. But I would like, his kit is not that bad either, so he's buildable. This guy, I guess he's good like when tankier, when people start getting tankier teams, he has a AoE HP ceiling drop, so I'll put him a B for now. But I don't see him too much, but he is a problem in tower though. But yeah, this is PvP though. All right, the poison person, forgot their name. We're gonna put Pandora for PvP. We're gonna put her at this right here because immunity is kind of crazy right now. Like, you can get immunity so many ways. Yeah. Stunner, this is a 3-star stun character. It's good because of how many stuns she has in her abilities. Jacob, he's more of a PvE unit. He needs buff for PvP. This unit, unless you're pairing her with like Mona or someone that hits a lot many times, she's not gonna shine. She's not gonna do good in PvP. You're gonna put her here. Raw, this dude, man, I think he goes to B. He can seriously nuke someone down. If you're going first, he's like gonna nuke down your whole team. But if you're able to get, oh man, he's kind of dangerous. I'm gonna put him at A. I'm gonna put Raw at A. I'm gonna put Raw at A, man. His damage is crazy. Sanders, I'm gonna put Sanders at A also. He does the AP pushback. He can stun. He's a very fast character that scales off speed, so he does a butt ton of single target damage. I'm gonna put him there. Wolfie Boy Freddy, we're gonna put him at needs buff. Honestly, I should change this to just D tier. I don't think it needs buff. I think just these characters aren't PvP characters, so we're gonna switch it to D. I think they're mainly more a lot of these are good at PvE, but some of them do need buffs though. But we're gonna just keep it at D tier. Biodina, I'm gonna put her at B. She's a tank shred killer, but we don't have a tank meta right now. But I feel like she'll go up higher once everybody farms up bruiser and tanky gear, and it's not all speed. It's not so reliant on speed. So right now the main thing is speed. I'm gonna put her at B right now, right? And she gets the buffs off everyone from one person. She's really good. I'm gonna put her at B though, but not at A. Not at A. Let's see. Liao, I don't have any opinion on him. I haven't seen him, but I'm gonna put him here. I think he's the best single. Like, he puts seer on someone, does true damage. I have no opinion on him, man. I should have put a tier of don't know enough. This guy, don't know enough about him. I have him, but I haven't seen him ever in PvP. So yeah, he's probably a beast PvP. He's probably a beast PvL. Single target hitter. You go here. You go. Joser, I think Joser has potential. I think I'm gonna put him in C though. I don't see him much though, but I'm gonna put him in C. I think because he can nuke someone with his S3 and he gets tankier the more stacks he gets, and if you build him as a bruiser, he's kind of scary. So we're gonna put him here. Celine, we're gonna put Celine at B. She can sleep the whole team, give defense and attack. I mean defense and speed. So giving speed buff is always good. I'm gonna put her at B. Tang Yong, he's C. I'm gonna put him C. This poison dude, we're gonna put him here. I don't know too much about him. Tever, never seen Tever in PvP. I know he's a single target nuker, but I think he's more of a PvE. But honestly, I'm gonna put him at C just because he can just probably nuke someone down, take someone down before he goes down. Falcon, I'm gonna put Falcon at C. If you don't have immunity, he does too good. Or Dispeller, Falcon will do good. D, if you don't have a stripper, you can use her. She's a stripper, right? She'll take off debuffs off your team. So she's a free to play stripper, so I would put her there. I'm gonna put this chick here. She huge heal and AoE dispel, very valuable in arena. And Lin, we're gonna put her at C. So this is my tier list. To be honest, Clara is she's still the queen. She is number one in my eyes. And this is my tier list, guys. This is it right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I know, like I said, this is my opinion. I might not have everything right, but this is, to me, in my opinion, how what I think, where I think the units are placed. I'm sure these will change as the time goes on and I get more knowledge for the game, but this is my tier list. This is what I think. There's probably some things that need to be rearranged here, but I think this is solid enough, right? But that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys subscribe. Also share this with someone who you think might like it, and leave a like if you liked the video. Have a good day, guys. It's your boy Jadaa. I'm out. Peace.